Hello everyone, this is Sister Mary with Homesteading Haven. I just thought I'd give you an update and a preview of our baby chicks and how big they have gotten. They are starting to feather out and they are absolutely beautiful. I'm going to try not to scare them so we can get a better eye and a view of how they have grown. I think that might be about as good as I'm going to get it. We'll just watch them for just a few minutes. There are 14 hens in here and 2 guineas. And I don't know if you've ever raised any chickens before, but I've had chickens in the past. I've had chickens even as a child. My grandmother had them. They were always on the property growing up. So chickens are not a new thing to me at all. And I love the farm fresh eggs that you get from chickens that are not with growth hormones, and they have the ability to go out as God designed them and forage off the land. And yeah, we throw them feed. I mean, these are chicks, so of course we've been feeding them since we brought them home. But it will be nice to know that we can go out and give them some feed and then let them free range. I know some people just like the store-bought egg because they think that is more sanitary, but you're talking to somebody right now that grew up for the majority. I was 12 years old when we came to Tennessee, but in Mississippi, chicken farming is a regular job for a lot of people, and that is something that my family did for a little bit. I believe Brother John even did it. I know he did. When we first got married, he was working on a chicken farm, both of us together, and I would see him walk through the chicken houses. I'm sure that was an experience for him because, of course, at the time, I was not at home all day long. I was still in school, and I went to school, and I would walk with him in the evenings after supper and go through those chicken houses. But if you know anything about the chicken industry with all the hormones and how quickly they develop, and within 6 weeks how they start to look like a full-grown chicken. I'm going to tell you, these chicks right here are about 4 weeks old, and I don't see how they get them that big so quickly, except that they're pumping them full of hormones, and we're eating all of that chemicals, those things that are not good for us. And for those of you who are following, or you may be just new to the channel Homesteading Haven, Brother John and I are ministers of the gospel of Jesus Christ. And I do have a gift of prophecy, and also Brother John, word of knowledge, and we believe in the gifts of the Spirit. Amen. And the Lord began to speak a few years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago, 2015 to be exact, that His people had to get to a place where they were no longer dependent totally on the system, but you began to go back to the ways of old, growing your own food, planting your vegetable gardens, planting even out of buckets. Whatever you're able to do this season, I encourage you to do that. But things like chickens, this is something that their pen, their chicken coop has been costly, and that's just because of the lumber prices right now. But in the long run, for you to have some kind of meat source, and you know, the eggs that you get every single day, each hen will give you an egg every day. And that's just a wonderful thing. There are 14 hens. That's more than a dozen eggs every day. And that's so nutritious for us, and they're not pumped full of antibiotics and so on. They're able to free range, or they will be able to. and that is so good for us to eat whole foods as much as possible, and eat what you have grown, and you know what they've had, and the care that they have experienced. And we're going to get back to the way God wanted us to live in the first place. So I hope that you will continue to follow this channel, and we'll keep you updated with the progress that we are making. God bless each and every one of you. If you are not joining us on Lighting the Way Ministries, that is our ministry channel, Lighting the Way Ministries, please go there and subscribe. Every evening, when the Lord allows, at 6 p.m., we come together for a solemn assembly of prayer. And then also, every Sunday and Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central Time, Brother John brings a study in the Word. The other YouTube channel is God's Handmaiden. This one's been around since 2015, I believe. So just encourage you to go. One is a prophetic channel, and the other one a ministry channel. God bless you all. Until next time, this is Sister Mary in Homesteading in Haven.